the beaches. Welcome to the beautiful beach of Down the Rabbit Hole.
It's beautiful.
I was
Beautiful.
told you just went to the beach. You went into the lake, right?
We jumped off the dock into the water. It's freezing cold.
Yep.
It was needed.
It was needed, and me and Leandra were in there for 10 minutes waiting for the other girls in our band to come out, and they're like, we're not sure if we're gonna make it. It looks cold.
So I'm frozen and shivering, but I loved it.
But thank you for showing up to this place.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for having us.
But I think it was well deserved as well to cool down a little bit because she just played a phenomenal show here
Thank
at Down the
you.
Rabbit Hole.
Thank
It was sweaty. There were people making out.
Yeah.
Were there?
Oh,
Yeah, there were two girls
Yeah.
in front of me kissing, and they
Oh, I
were
love
in a very sweet and romantic way. And you were like raging about lesbian trauma and everything, and they
Absolutely.
felt like, oh,
Yeah, time to make out. That's the way we
It's
get over
funny.
lesbian
it's
trauma.
always during Edge of the Earth where all the girls want to kiss each other, and you're like,
I'm going through trauma, and then everybody's so happy, which is great.
Yeah.
Happy for them.
That's how we deal with trauma, right? That's the
Yes.
healthy queer way to deal with that stuff. The album is also phenomenal, and I want to talk about because it's about breakups mostly.
Yeah.
Is there like an essence to a lesbian or a queer breakup specifically that is like, oh, it's a cycle, you remain friends, you share the cat, stuff like that you can share with us?
Well, right now, I got dumped a year ago, right after we finished our album, after Blaine Brett. You got dumped first, and then all of us kind of got dumped. And I feel like the dumping happened for like 7 months of just, I don't know, talking and going back to each other. And it was just a cycle that was not healthy for either of us. We should have done no contact. But eventually we got to a place of like, respecting the other people we're dating and just realizing that we're better as friends. So me and my ex are like best friends now, and I love her so much.
You guys are at a really good place. I also think because the queer community is small, you share found family, you share friends. You don't really have the same luxury as when you are breaking up as a straight couple than as you are as a queer couple, because your friends are all, you share the same friends. It's
We're
not
on the
like you're
chart,
gonna,
yeah.
Yeah, we're all connected,
You're
so
all
we have
connected.
to remain friendly.
Yeah, so you got it. Yeah, you don't have the same luxuries, I guess. It's just when me and Brett broke up, I was like, bye. See you in a year. I don't know.
yeah. And how do you feel about bringing not only the ex aspect, but the representation on stage? I was wondering who, in terms of female or queer people, who have been your role models on stage, in terms of music or just media, maybe?
I think definitely the Aces. When we met the Aces, it was cool to see 3 queer women on stage who were
You hadn't come out yet when.
no, and they were very confidently queer. That made me question things about myself, meeting them and seeing them on stage. So that was great. Thank you so much for taking me on that journey.
Tegan and Sarah in Canada, they're just 2 sisters who
Icons,
are queer.
yeah.
And icons.
Yeah, we grew up on Tegan and Sarah.
Yeah, in terms of very empowering queer figures, even just on our last tour with Girl in Red, it was really incredible. I think anybody who owns their sexual orientation and is proud and is themselves,
Chapel Roan right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God. It makes you feel to be proud. It makes you feel proud to be queer too and part of that community. And yeah, I hope that we're able to do that as well,
But I think it's also because you're mentioning Chapel Roan. We're in the midst of what they call the lesbian renaissance.
Yes.
Are you experiencing that as well?
Yeah, she's
Yes.
the lesbian of the year, apparently.
Yeah, I was named Lesbian of the Year.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That is.
Yeah.
What are you winning? A carabiner or?
G-Flip, they wrote an AI song about it. Yeah.
G-Flip sent me an AI song about me winning the crown. It was amazing.
I really wanted them to put it out because it's so good.
Wait, do you remember some of the lyrics to that song?
No, it was something about me taking the crown. It's really incredible, and it has my name in it, but it's pronounced wrong. It's amazing. Leandra takes the crown. I don't know. It's incredible.
so good.
I'm honored.
Yeah, we are as well, sitting with the lesbian of the year.
Thank
That's
you.
just, I'm
Yeah.
shaking. I'm shaking in my boots.
Thank you.
That's amazing. But who are lesbians of the year for you right now? Because we're naming a few already: Chapel Roan, the Aces, Tegan is saying. It can also be outside of music.
The Japanese House lead singer. I don't know their
Yeah.
name.
Amber Bain,
Yeah.
who just released a song about
Oh, the gayest
falling
thing
in
ever.
love, moving to America, getting engaged in just a couple of months.
Yeah,
I know. I only found out about them recently and fell in love, and then saw that they were engaged. So
Yeah.
they are off the market.
Yeah.
That's
Big
okay.
slay. Yeah.
Bisexuals, Rachel Sennett, definitely.
Yeah.
She's getting it.
Boy genius.
Boy genius too.
Yes.
I'm so sad that they're not gonna ever make another album. Like that's such a bummer, right? I mean,
And we got so much that summer, and it was so.
I
It was
know.
there. They were. I remember we were watching the show. They were kissing each other, rolling on the
Yeah.
floor. We
Yep.
were just gay panic, and then they just left. Like
know,
the mic drop, it
a
was so
pa-
intense.
a part of me is kind of happy because it's like sometimes like there should be moments in art that are just meant for like that one moment, like
Yeah.
before like it gets dragged on like Game of Thrones and shit, where it's
Yeah.
like, just
Season
end
after
this
season, yeah.
already
Yeah.
for all of us, but I really want more. Boy
I mean,
Genius.
like,
I
in
don't
terms
think
of-
I don't think we got enough. I think they could have done one more.
I think it's
album
going to be
cycle.
like what that one ex that always comes back, you know?
Yeah.
Th-
Yeah.
That's
They always
what
come
I'm
back.
manifesting for Boy
Yeah,
Genius.
me too.
Yeah, when they say that we break up, we're never coming back again, then they come up.
Then
Their
they
They
door,
always
like-
come back.
back.
It's like Elton John on his farewell tour
Yeah,
for
yeah,
the
yeah,
past
yeah.
like 10 years, which I love him. We love him. I don't want to say farewell, but
Yeah.
like, how many times can you call it the farewell tour?
You've been doing the farewell tour for 20 years, babes.
And I was wondering, how do you create such a safe space? What I really experienced when watching the show, being in the tent at the Down the Rabbit Hole Festival, you shared some personal stuff about lesbian trauma, making jokes. But aside from that, you also mentioned the last dinner party. We were in the crowd, like filming you as well.
That was so
To me, it
cool.
feels like we get a lot of more like queer women, non-binary people on lineups. But do you still feel that the festivals are also, ready for it?
I think
that-
some festivals are. We played another festival. I probably shouldn't call them out. I shouldn't.
I
But
don't know what you're about to say.
but we were the only female and female fronting like people in the and female / non-binary people. Like there was only one band and it was us. That was. And I think that festivals can do better, like at being more inclusive and trying to be more diverse, because I think that's how you create a really inclusive space, is by being inclusive when it comes to the bands that you select. But even going beyond that, like the tour managers, the engineers, like hiring more people of color,
Yeah.
more women, more gay people, more non-binary people, just making sure like everybody's included on every step of the planning and organizing of the festival.
I think now is the time. Like, everybody's ready. If Chappell Roan is one of the biggest artists in the world, and she's super queer, and I don't know, I always feel like every time we play a festival and I'm like, where are the lesbians? Sometimes I'm like, I'm scared the response I'm going to get.
Yeah.
But everyone is so into it. It's just
Screaming.
like normal life now. It is more mainstream, thank God.
Yeah.
People can confidently come out.
But that's
it is a lot better, and
Yeah.
It's a lot better
we've
than
been
when
doing-
even
we've
when
been
we were
doing-
growing up.
Yeah, because we started 10 years ago, and this is the best it's ever been for sure.
Yeah, and to
Yeah.
me as well, because I'm 30 years old, I'm, out of the closet as a lesbian for a couple of years right now. But when you ask the question, like in the tent, like, are there queer people in the room? It's still a little bit of a hesitation, because like a couple of years ago, I wouldn't have been like confident enough
Well,
or
same.
safe enough
Yeah.
in the crowd. I've been to shows where I didn't felt safe. Like,
Yeah, and I don't want anyone who doesn't feel safe to put their hand up.
Yeah, of
I mean,
course.
I've
Yeah,
had
yeah.
messages being like,
Yeah.
I'm not even out yet, and I put my hand up, and it felt really good to do that.
Yeah.
And it's like I want to make people feel safe to do
Yeah.
that if they feel like doing that.
Yeah.
But I think they generally do. Like, I think that there's people. I think there's an assumption that there's like a lot of queer people at our shows, and they should feel free to feel comfortable and be themselves.
But it's also, I think, due to your
Yeah.
TikTok presence, which
Oh.
is incredible.
Thank you.
Amazing
Gotta
content.
thank Meg, give a shout out to Meg Moon, another proud lesbian.
Because it's just like the comments underneath you guys' profile is just pure thirst. It's just like it's incredible to see. I mean, it's just like it must be amazing to read all that. Just go through like at night. I would just read through the comments and be like,
Sometimes
yes,
I do.
we did that. Yeah.
Who wants to marry me today?
If you're having a bad day, just scroll
Yeah,
down.
morning routine, waking up and reading all the lovely comments.
But I was wondering, during these live shows, what is your favorite song to play, specifically if you know that there are a lot of queers in the audience, or does it not matter? Does it get the same reaction?
I love playing Cigarette because I wrote it about my girl crush, and
I was going to pick that for even a non-queer or queer song. It ticks all the boxes. It's the most fun to play. The crowd loves it. A lot of energy.
Yeah.
And it's a queer song.
It's got a lot of dynamics. It's very euphoric. I get to like make very orgasm sounds.
Oh. I get to make very orgasm sounds.
That's not a sentence, but you know, it could be. Sorry.
Yes,
Go ahead.
Cigarette.
Just putting some silence into it. And there's going to be a new song in a couple of days. Antisocial.
Yeah, what day is it today?
It's Sunday.
Like July.
When is this going to be
Something.
online?
No, like what day is it today?
July
Today?
7th.
It's my third festival day. I'm sorry, I don't.
I never know where or what time or. It's coming out on the 12th though, so a couple days.
Can you reveal a little bit of the song? I could listen to a little bit of it already.
Yeah,
but-
I think some of it's on TikTok at this
Yeah.
moment. But the song's basically about, it's a new relationship I'm having right now. I'm dating another complicated person. And I guess I'm realizing,
He has a type.
I guess I'm realizing after
Relatable.
writing a whole record about this complicated ex and that I'm dating another complicated person, like maybe I do need to take accountability for the relationships I have in my life.
Wait, no, you're just like
And
getting material for a
maybe-
new song
yeah.
or album. Like it's.
Maybe I'm also the problem.
Wait, can you guys describe each other's type?
Yeah. Okay. I just described Leandra's type.
Really?
Yeah. To you.
Okay.
Leandra-
I was there, I guess.
Yeah, you were there. Leandra likes an elfin girl. So like
elephant girl?
no, elfin. Elfin.
Elfish?
Oh,
Like
I was like, what is an
Elfish.
elephant girl? Is this a lesbian stereotype? I don't know.
Elfish. So like kind of like very like doe-like, big eyes, like angly face, long hair, whimsical. You know, big eyelashes, big eyes.
Right.
Okay,
It's like
okay.
almost like an anime girl kind of you're describing.
Not anime.
Fairy-like.
Fairy.
I mean, I don't know. This is what you're telling me.
I think like because you look very fairy-like too. So you know, like but we talked about this. You said you like a chapstick lesbian. Is that what
Right.
you said?
Yeah.
Sure. Did I? I thought I was calling myself chapstick, but I guess I'm more mask. Someone a bit more femme. I don't know. A femme elf, I guess, is what we got from that. I'm not sure
If you're watching this and you are a femme elf,
Any LARPers out there? I really like artsy girls, like armpit hair, tattoos, smell like patchouli oil.
I'm supposed to. You're not supposed to just tell your type. I'm supposed to say it.
kind of ruined
You
the
get
surprise.
to say that I like a fairy elf, and then you're like,
but
I
for
like
me, yeah.
actually.
Okay, no, I'm curious. What do you think my type is?
And for an example of what you're describing for me, maybe like like the lead singer of Last Dinner Party, cute.
Abigail,
Right.
Abigail, cute.
she's coming over here in a couple of minutes. So
I
yeah.
talked to her.
Well,
Was
we'll try to stretch out the interview until then, and then be like, "What's up?"
your type.
No, it's my type.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a field day at this.
Well, we do like to say that you have daddy issues, so you.
I do like a dom daddy. Yeah.
Okay. A dom daddy with
Dom daddy
tattoos.
with tattoos.
And
complicated, very complicated. Sometimes not the nicest to you. Someone who doesn't give you compliments.
Oh my God. Are you okay?
I was gonna say someone who's funny too.
I wish you would start a
Yeah,
podcast.
a silly person.
Wow.
No, you say your type.
I think you said it perfectly. Actually, I think you know me better than I.
This is amazing.
Move on.
Well, so to sum up this beautiful, in-depth conversation, we have a super intelligent, smart-ass, philosophical game.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
We would love to
true.
play.
That's what we're known for.
Yeah.
We're
And
Us too.
all substance. We're like that's what we do.
so we name some like pop cultural, sapphic, queer events,
Love.
which could be iconic, and it's up to you to decide whether it's good or not. And you should tell us by saying good girl or bad girl. And that's based on Love Lies Bleeding. Have you watched the movie?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So Kristen Stewart saying "good girl" during one of the sex scenes.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. We asked her this question in person as well. Was-
So
Kristen
since the-
Stewart?
yeah.
You interviewed Kristen Stewart?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
my top tier.
Yep.
She also
So-
looks like an elf.
Is that more your type,
Love
Kristen,
her
than
so
your
much.
type?
I think she's both of our types.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
she's everyone's type.
She's everyone's type.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
definitely true. Okay, so we're not texting her right now. We're just
Yeah.
reading the questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
First one, the L word.
I haven't watched it. I know, but I
You're
did
straight
dress up
now.
as Shane.
So
Question mark.
Wait, Bad Girl, because the one girl went to jail, right? I think. I haven't watched it. That's like from 2002, right?
Yeah.
yeah. But
No,
that
every
was-
Are you
lesbian has
calling us
watched
old?
it except me. My ex got me to start watching it, and then we broke up. So I just never. I don't know.
I'm gonna say Bad Girl.
Bad girl. Okay.
Bad girl.
Going to a festival with your ex.
Good girl.
Good girl.
healthy behavior.
Good girl. Good girl.
Checking their horoscope before going on a date.
Good girl.
Okay, because I thought she's a fire sign, but you don't really know what that means.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't really.
it's when your ex would like her ex would like. If
She'd
she
be-
was having a bad day. She'd be like, "It's because I'm a fire sign, okay?" And then you'd be like, "What?"
Do you like Co-Star, the app? Do you use it?
Kylie does.
Kylie does.
Okay,
the,
okay.
the straight girl in the band.
Okay, so the movie Love Lies Bleeding.
Bad girl. Or you gonna say good girl?
Well, okay. Well, I think maybe I'm getting them wrong. Like,
there's some murder in that.
oh yeah, but like
A really bad murder.
good sex scenes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Good girl, but bad girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually good.
Yeah.
Bad girl.
Okay, Billie Eilish singing about having lunch.
Oh yeah. Good girl, but bad girl.
Good girl, but bad
Good-
girl.
Yeah, now I'm
bad
just
girl.
going naughty girl.
Yeah,
Now the most important question: Jojo Siwa inventing gay pop.
Oh. I'm gonna say good girl.
Look, I think
Side-eye.
I
I
would
was
get
a
along with
bad
JoJo
girl.
Seawall. Seawall.
No, I think here's the thing. I don't think
girl.
good girl. I don't think she invented gay pop.
No, we know she
know she did it.
Yeah.
Gay pop's always been here. But you know, good for her for coming out and for being herself.
True,
And
true that.
That's,
Absolutely.
That's cool.
Amen.
There you go.
Killing Eve. Have you watched it?
Bad girl. I love it.
I love Sandra Oh.
Dude, there's this one scene. I'll tell you about it after.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, Kate Blanchett playing a lesbian.
I mean, I love it. How
movie
do
was
I
that?
say I love it?
What movie
She's-
wasn't it?
she's done
Carol, Tar?
Tar.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Ocean's 8, like
Yeah, honestly.
Bad girl.
Bad girl, but fuck, she's so hot.
Lesbians texting each other, I wanted to kiss you after a date of like 9 hours where nobody did anything.
I usually make a move, so I don't know. That's bad girl. You should have made a move.
Bad girl, make the move.
make the move. Okay, and the last one is the Dutch word scharen.
Do we have to say it?
Yeah.
One more.
Scharen?
Scharen.
Yeah, that's scissoring in Dutch. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for that.
We should have known this before our show.
Yeah, we should have thought. Yeah.
What do we want? Good girl? Yeah, but how do you say good girl?
How do you say good girl in Dutch?
Goed meisje.
Nee, goede meid.
Oh yeah, goeie meid.
Goeie meid.
Goeie
It's less horny than good girl, to be
Yeah.
honest. It's more
Goeie
like you
meid.
have a throat infection if you say it.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
You're flying back to Canada like tomorrow, right?
Yeah, in the
I
morning.
hope so.
in the Stampede.
Calgary.
Enjoy down the rabbit hole on the beautiful festival site and the backstage.
Thank you.
so much.
We
It's
love
such
it
a
here.
pleasure.
See you around.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.